Good morning, everyone. Welcome to East Idaho's premier regional airport. You are at IDA. As you can see, we've got a lot going on here. Some of it you can see is very tangible, and the visible parts and the pretty parts of the airport are only getting better and more functional for all of our visitors and our employees. As you can see from the construction around you, we're not quite done yet, but we're getting there. As the community may know, we are undergoing a $12 million airport expansion project, adding an additional 38,000 square feet to our passenger terminal. This project includes 2 new terminal gates, one on the second floor, one on the ground floor, and a new jetway for our second floor gate, and 3 covered ground level boarding positions. The terminal is undergoing a complete remodel, relocating the TSA screening and check-in area, as well as adding a new area for a TSA pre-check line. Who's doing pre-check? It's very exciting. The front lobby, as you can see here, and the interior of the facility are all included in the remodel, as well as a new service and animal relief area, because we know how important our pets are to our travelers, and being able to take care of them more properly has definitely become a priority. But with all that you see around you here, a lot is going on behind the scenes that you don't see. Our hardworking staff has done something, again, more incredible than the last thing, and we are so excited to talk to you about that today, which really what it comes down to is the expansion of our services. As our role as the premier regional airport for East Idaho, this is very important to us. And to tell you more, of course, is our Idaho Falls Mayor, Rebecca Casper.
So, thank you, Council President. I want to first start off before I say anything else and just take a minute to brag. You may hear stories, in fact I've read an op-ed earlier this week about other airports and how they're struggling in just through the pandemic. And of course all airports did have a moment of shock when last year when everything was shut down for a while. But what's been really exciting is that we have bounced back pretty much faster than most every other airport in the region, and we're one of the fastest bouncing back kind of airports in the country. And I know that's not very articulate, but IDA is experiencing an historic year. In terms of the number of people flying through our airport, for 6 months in a row, we have broken records over for the number of enplanements. That's the number of people getting on or off getting on a plane here and off, or just on? Just on. Yeah, just on a plane here in Idaho Falls. And what's kind of amazing about this is that we've done that without the full force of business travel. Business travel is not back up and running yet for many businesses, particularly federal government. And that has been a mainstay of this airport. So to be able to break records without that's why I'm excited, and that's why I'm bragging. And this is so exciting for us because it reinforces the fact that the services we provide are not just valuable to business, they're valuable to the residents in the region. And they're valuable for the continued growth and vitality. They point to the fact that this is a vital airport and that the routes that we're offering are meaningful and vital as well. And so that's, I don't know, just a brag moment. But I guess I want to just maybe officially start with comments by saying that Idaho Falls is the gateway for some of the most amazing, places for people to come. They land here and they go to some really amazing places, right? They go to Jackson. They can go to Teton National Park or Yellowstone, but they also excuse me, can access world-class fly fishing in Island Park. I mean, there are reasons to come here to jump to somewhere else. But there are also reasons just to come here. We also have, in addition to tourism, we've got some, business that that does business all over the world. I've mentioned INL and their importance and other federal programs that are here, but we've also got world-level companies. We've got Melaleuca, we've got Kyani, we've got companies that, Idaho Steel, that do things that require that they be able to access the world. And so all of this, I guess, is why we're pretty excited to be here today and to share with you, as Michelle said, one more success. And so I'll try not to be too dramatic here and make this go too slowly, but one thing that we have been missing since it went away over probably a decade ago is the ability to travel within the state of Idaho. And so I'm happy to share with you that beginning in June of 2022, Alaska Airlines will begin offering daily flights from Idaho Falls to Boise. And this is going to be a year-round daily service, 7 days a week. And we're not just excited about this service, but we're also excited about how it came about, because it represents partnershiping. Well, it represents some really healthy partnerships. Remember, as you tell this story, that airlines are in the business of making money. And they're not going to do charity runs, no matter how much we want the route. And so heretofore, it went away because it didn't make sense financially, and it hasn't come back because it didn't make sense financially. But the partnership between the airlines, the airports, and the chambers of commerce in both Idaho Falls and in the city of Boise have come about to make this happen. And so there's the financial arrangement is something that Rick is going to be able to tell you a little more about. And so I'm going to recognize first that we have Chip Schwarzy, the CEO of the Idaho Falls Chamber of Commerce, here with us. And also, I guess at this time, step away from the podium and let Rick Cloutier, the director of Idaho Falls Airport, who has particular expertise, not just in running an airport, but also in developing new air service. And so we're pretty lucky to have him here. And Rick, you want to take it away and explain how this partnership is going to work?
Thank you, Mayor Casper, Council President. Well, good morning, everybody. This is a pretty exciting day for us here in Idaho Falls. This route has been something that the mayor and council has held in a high priority for many, many years, probably long before I got here. So we're very excited to be here and be able to announce this route today. As you can see, the physical structure of the airport is changing. We're trying to make it better, easier, a better customer experience for our passengers. So we work every day to not only try to connect you more to the world, but to also make that experience great for you. And we continue our goal to expand the services. And as the mayor mentioned, the airlines are in the business of making money. And if routes don't look like they're going to make money, be self-sustaining, they sometimes look for assistance in those things. And that's where we're very lucky today, very fortunate to have our local business partners that really stepped up to the plate to assist us with this. Earlier this month, the Idaho Falls Chamber board voted to start a capital campaign to raise a revenue guarantee, money funding for a revenue guarantee for the airlines. That's what really made the difference. The airlines saw that the chamber, the business community, is willing to step up and make a commitment and kind of let the rubber meet the road and put their money where their mouth is and really work to this. So the chamber has started a capital campaign to raise funds. I'd like to thank one of our local businesses, the Bank of Idaho, for being the first business to pledge $50,000 towards that MRG. And over the next few weeks, we'll be announcing more Idaho businesses that will continue to work towards that pledge to be able to offset the cost of this new service. And not only does this mean that we'll be having a great connection between Eastern Idaho and Western Idaho, between us and the capital city for business connections, for government connection, all those kind of things. It'll be great. As the mayor said, the flight is scheduled to depart here about 9 a.m. in the morning, arrive Boise by 10, return in the evening, leaving Boise about 7 p.m., arriving here back about 8 p.m. So that's going to be great for business leaders and community leaders, but it's also going to be great for connections. Alaska Airlines has made a commitment in Boise. They added additional new routes today to many cities around the country. So with our flight leaving here, you'll be able to have a one-stop connection to dozens of cities in California, the West Coast, as far east as Chicago and Austin, Texas. Great connection. So it'll really help connect us to the world. and that's what we continue to do here at the airport. When this is complete today, or when this service starts, we'll be served by 5 airlines, having an average of 15 daily departures a day, serving 13 nonstop destinations. And again, in those 13 nonstop destinations, connected you to over 200 one-stop connections throughout the United States and many, many other areas of the world. So we really are truly the airport connection for Eastern Idaho, Western Wyoming, and the Southern Montana region. And we have the most connections, the most departures of any airport. But also what this has done in the last 6 months is allow our fares to be reduced by about 30%. Our fares are about 30% less expensive than they were 1 year ago, just because of the competition. The more cities in the market, it really helps our fares stabilize. So we're looking forward to continuing to work to add more routes in the next few months, and we will welcome any questions. Thank you.